61 South Prescott Street, Memphis, Tennessee. I'm Dr. Darnell Bush Jr., Senior Pastor of the Cathedral Praise Church of Memphis City Corporate, and I hope to see you there.
This is the city. This is their story. Some names have been changed, and so many lives have been changed too. They're going to give you the facts, just the facts. Some call this a city of crime. When they're done, it's going to be the city that cares a lot. This is the city, Memphis, Tennessee, where fearless, inspired, on fire, hungry rabble of revolutionaries has transformed hearts and minds. Not with weapons, but with their own brand of compassion, integrity, and hard work. All they're asking is for you to join their movement. It's easy to join with a donation of $20, $50, or $100, and it's all for the nonprofit organization Relationships Unleashed. With this donation, you'll help enhance the 3 core principles of education, empowerment, and enrichment to the LGBTQ community and its allies. Go to www.relationshipunleashed.com on the World Wide Web. Relationshipunleashed.com. All donations are tax deductible. Come on, join the movement. By the way, I don't need a badge or a gun. I carry a microphone, bub.
Oh, you gotta announce,
We're getting tested for HIV/AIDS because HIV/AIDS has become the 3rd leading cause of death among African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34. Even more surprising is the fact that this disease has become the leading cause of death for African American women between the ages of 25 and 34. The spread of HIV/AIDS is the single greatest health crisis currently confronting African Americans.
I need y'all detectives get on y'all job. Give me that young man's name and information so I can call them.
Planned Parenthood and their friends all over town.
Nothing sexier than free. So check out freecondomsmemphis.org and get some.
There's a book called Holding On by Threads.
Want to talk about sex? Talk about condoms.
Yes.
At freecondomsmemphis.org. Get some before you get some. freecondomsmemphis.org.
That's all about sex, baby.
Choices is a non-profit sexual health clinic in Midtown Memphis. We accept 10 care and offer patient assistance to help pay for needed services. Choices is proud to provide comprehensive reproductive health services
What about
in an
HIV treatment
LGBTQ-friendly environment. We offer a wide range of services, such as general wellness, fertility assistance, STI testing and treatment, reproductive health services for people living with HIV, including PrEP and PEP, birth control, Gardasil vaccinations, abortion services, miscarriage management, and services for trans and gender non-conforming people, including hormone replacement therapy. Everybody needs choices.
Go get tested for HIV/AIDS because HIV/AIDS has become the 3rd leading cause of death among African Americans between the ages of 25 and 34. Even more surprising is the fact that this disease has become the leading cause of death for African American women between the ages of 25 and 34. The spread of HIV/AIDS is the single greatest health crisis currently confronting African Americans.
Last commercial.
Dear HIV.
You like Little Rich about it head.
I may have gotten you.
But you will never, ever get the best of me.
I take charge of my health.
I take my HIV meds every day.
I don't just live with you. I live well with you.
What's a new magazine?
HIV treatment works.
Getting care.
It's called Pride. The Pride edition.
Live well.
This is the Unleashed Voice Radio Show live on 107.9 and on 990 Talk Radio. This is the show we educate, empower, and enrich the community. And so, coming out is the new edition of Unleashed Voice magazine, the July-August edition entitled the Pride edition. The Pride.
Celebrate Pride.
Celebrate Pride.
Living live, loud, and lovely.
It's coming out to a city and a store near you. Be out next week, so get ready to get your issue of the new Unleashed Voice magazine.
It's gonna be hot. It's gonna be hot. Are you tired of the same old thing? Well, one cute dimple says the same is lame. Check out Sean Clemons and her custom kits on Facebook and IG at 1CB Custom Kits. Also, One CD Custom Kicks is going to be hosting her first workshop. It's called Bling It On with Sean, July the 15th at 325 Wagner Avenue from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. If you want to learn how to customize, she's a master customizer. She's going to host a class for beginners to teach you how to bling out. Y'all seen them Converse with all that bling on it? Well, if you want to learn how to do that, this lady's going to give you her secrets, her best trade secrets, and teach you in the comfort of the classroom setting, hands-on, all supplies is going to be provided for this class. You bring the shoes, you bring them, and she's going to teach you how to bling them. Go to Eventbrite, and look up Bling It On, Bling, B-L-I-N-G, with Sean for July the 15th. Again, the date is July the 15th.
Okay, you got one more. Go ahead, I forgot about that one.
Oh, yeah. Also, Relationship Unleashed, we're going to be back. We took a break in the month of June. So the month of July, July 31st, is going to be our workshop, our life empowerment workshop, sponsored by Relationship Unleashed, hosted by yours truly and Davin and Clemons. We're going to be also downtown Memphis. And our workshop started at 6 o'clock in the evening until 8 o'clock. And this workshop is called LGBT Living Loud, Proud, and Lovely. Once again, we love that type. Free food, free refreshments from 6 to 8 o'clock. Go to relationshipunleashed.com and register to reserve your seat. And what we're going to do in that particular workshop, David?
It's a secret and we'll let it out next week. It's a secret.
And before we go into our show, I want to just publicly say thank you to the Mid-South community for rallying behind Tri-State Black Pride. We had been on the air since Tri-State Black Pride ended between the week of June 15th through the 18th, but we were so humbled by the reception and the support of our community, both business and individual, and we showed up. And babe, I'm just going to toot this horn. We showed out.
Yes, it was good. It was rewarding and well-deserved and overdue for the city of Memphis and individuals involved in the community and the allies. So, once again, ditto to everything she said, and it's going to get bigger and better, and we're looking for more volunteers, more sponsors. So we have more information on that soon in the upcoming weeks. Tri-State Black Pride 2018.
Well, I want to put the state of Texas on the jacket.
Okay.
Do you know that the Supreme Court in Texas State Supreme Court, ruled unanimously that same-sex couples that are married were not entitled to any type of benefits afforded heterosexual couples?
I saw that.
Yes. They tried to strike down anything that had been in existence since the 2015 marriage equality ruling and take things away that couples were entitled to as a married couple. Now you know this mess is going to go all the way up to the Supreme Court, right?
Yep.
Yep. Here we go again. So I'm assuming that other states are soon going to follow. They said that all the Supreme Court said was that we were entitled to a marriage license. That's it. Anything else you can't get.
Well, so now it'll be left to the Supreme Court to go ahead and put their sauce on it and get it straight. So
We might be in a little trouble.
we shall see.
Okay. So before we took our break, we going to dive into this new album that Jay-Z just released. Jay-Z just released this album called 444. And on this particular album, we're only going to talk about the song Smile. And the reason we're going to talk about this particular song because it's so relevant to the situation in the world and the issue that we address on the Unleashed Voice radio show. And it was because Jay-Z's mother, Gloria Carter, revealed for the first time that she is a lesbian on the song Smile. And the rapper also opened up about his mother's sexuality on this particular track.
Well, also she said in the album she discussed about her drug addiction and some more things she went through in life because of her holding within her sexual orientation and trying to please society, family members, etc., etc. The normal things that we go through in life when you're trying to suppress who you really are. And so she said those factors contributed to, well, the sexual orientation piece and the piece of her hiding everything contributed to the drug addiction and everything else. So there's a lot of people who can relate to that. Maybe not to the orientation piece, but trying to suppress who you really are, and then you look to other means to try to satisfy or to try to make up your happy because you're trying to please other people in society and everything else, which it doesn't matter because they're going to talk whether you suppress it or don't suppress it. So, honey, do you, and don't worry about society and anybody else. But Jay-Z, what I like about the reviews of the songs, and we're talking about that song, not the whole CD.
No, we're talking about this particular song, right?
Oh, well, I want to talk about some more stuff. Go ahead and start that off.
So, in a particular verse, Jay-Z has his mother deliver a monologue. It's about living in the shadow and eventually coming out. So she says, living in the shadow. Can you imagine what kind of life it is to live? In the shadows, people see you as happy and free. But that's what they want. That's what you want them to see. Living two lives, happy but not free. You live in the shadows for fear of someone hurting your family or someone you love. Jay-Z's mother said this particular passage on Smile. And what I said after I saw the post last night, and I shared the post that you had, is that I can particularly relate to feeling this way, the way Jay-Z's mother feels. Because most of her issue from what she said lied even in her close-knit family. No one in her family particularly knew that she was a lesbian. Jay-Z said, my mama had 4 kids, but she was a lesbian. She had to pretend so long that she was a lesbian. Had to hide in the closet, so she medicated. Society's shame and the pain was too much to take. Cried tears of joy when you fell in love. Don't matter to me if it's a him or her. So I thought that was a very great position to take, especially in hip-hop, in the type of figure that Jay-Z is, and to come out and stand beside his mother and behind his mother in her sexuality, because the margin is moving, the society's moving, and not worried about backlash or what people are going to say or being the butt end of jokes, because you know it's coming. You know it's coming, because you got some ignorant people out here. Well, I just want to talk for a minute about Gloria Carter finally getting over the need to be validated.
Okay, back to my original thing. Well, I said in the beginning, I've discovered that about happiness. They said according to studies, they said your happiness level depends on 50% genetics, 10% circumstances, and the other 40% is in your hand. That's called your intentional activities. So if 50% of your happiness has already been determined by your genetics, that's a large piece of being validated right there, because the people in your past did not validate who you're trying to be. So you're fighting with them, you fight with all these other genetics in you, and you got that other 40 in your hand, those intentional activities, and you got the 10% circumstances you're fighting with as well. So I discovered the other night, it's deeper than the validation piece. We fighting against genetics and all this other crap, that 50% right there. And that's a large piece to fight with, and you fighting against that tradition, and you, matter of fact, you talking about some, I heard a man say, we talking about some Jesus in your blood. Now, grandmama, Medea, and Uncle John, and all them in your blood.
Well, I'm going to argue with that one.
Go ahead.
I went back and I listened to an interview that we had 2 years ago on the studios, March 21st, 2015. We had Dr. Daniel Black in the studio. And we talked about this very topic right here, validation. And I wish you could listen, because you said some things about yourself, also peeling back your veil and coming out, and how much better you feel now since that you did those things and not being held in the closet. So this is our last break, and I gotta refresh this young man.
Oh, it's time to go. So I was fighting against them 50%.
I understand it.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm gonna hope you when you come back.
That's the 50 you gotta fight against.
I'm gonna tell you why you fighting. We'll be right back. This is the Unleashed Voice radio show for the LGBTQ community here on 107, FM 107.9. and AM 990. We'll be right back. Hey, tell your friends to call in and